Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson here with you on the call for the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series here from the USA Speedway. Got about 10 seconds left here in the practice session. Adam Elby currently fastest in practice. Gonna send it down trackside here in a second for tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, thank you for that. Currently, Alex Bergeron goes to the top of the board, 18.671. Lewis Hewitt, Tim Ryan, Dylan Hauser, Kyle Atkinson, Jack Clevenger, Justin Thomas, Rusty Kruger, Vinny Sansone. Joel Berkeley goes up to 9th, and Vinny Sansone is in 10th. Got 56 cars taking time. Looks like we're going to be on tap for 6 heat races. Get these guys to grid up here on the front straightaway. For this league, you got to go to the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series and apply there. Send him a message. He'll get you an invite into the league, and you can come in and join a race. All right, getting these guys lined up here. We're still waiting for a couple to grid. There we go. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 1 in the Team ABR. Number 12, that is Alex Bergeron. Starting on his outside in the Swindell Mode Media House. Number 23, that is Justin Thomas. Starting in third spot in the Swindell Speed Lab. Number 00, that is Kendall Tucker. Starting fourth in the Cadillac 110, that is Kevin Hanley. Starting fifth in the Mitchell Motorsports. Number 47, that is Devin Butts. Starting sixth in the number 55, that is Hayden Harvey. Starting seventh in the Tony Stewart Racing Toco Warranty Fatheads, number 13, that's Wade Lamar. Starting eighth in the number 56, that is Jordan Hack. Starting ninth in the number 53, that is Justin Verhey. Starting 10th in the number 21, that is Cody Shantz. And starting 11th in the PG Racing. Number 92, that's Peyton Grease. 11 cars going for the top 2 spots into tonight's A main. Robert, what is up, my brother? How have you been? Been forever for sure. Jason, yeah, Alex was quick time there, my friend. You did your job. All right, going 8 laps, top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else to one of the 4 B mains. Top 2 from each heat race, and then 2 from each of the 4 B mains. We'll set the 20-car field here tonight. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Good jump by Alex Bergeron through turns 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker's going to take over second. Justin Thomas back here in third. Devin Butts fourth. Kevin Hanley fifth. Hayden Harvey looking to take that 5th spot. He will. Off turn number 4, Wade Lamar. 3 wide back here, Wade Lamar. Kevin Hanley sorts itself out. Wade Lamar's going to handle the 6th spot. Kevin Hanley back to 7th. Back to the front of the field, it is Alex Bergeron going to lead lap number 2. Kendall Tucker in 2nd. Justin Thomas 3rd. Devin Butts in 4th. Hayden Harvey in 5th. Kendall Tucker right on the rear tail tank of Alex Bergeron as they come off turn number 4 to complete lap number 3 this time. Following right in his tire tracks, Kendall Tucker in that 2nd spot. Justin Thomas in 3rd. Down the back straightaway they go into turns 3 and 4. They're going to see 4 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Kendall Tucker all over Bergeron. Just can't find a way around. Into turns 3 and 4. Going to see 3 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. Kendall Tucker looking to the inside of Bergeron off turn number 2 is going to take the race lead. Drag racing down the back straightaway. They go into turn number 3. Kendall Tucker on the bottom. Alex Bergeron on the outside. Bergeron's going to try to cross him back over, but Kendall Tucker leads at that time going into turn number 1 with 2 laps to go. A little bit of contact. Alex Bergeron and Kendall Tucker. Bergeron moves Kendall Tucker out of the way, takes back the race lead. Kendall Tucker's going to try to regroup. Justin Thomas still riding in 3rd. White flag in the air here off turn number 4 for heat race number 1. Bergeron through turns 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker trying to close that gap. Down the back straight, we have one sitting there on the racetrack. He's going to clear. No cautions that are called here in the heats or the B main. Off turn number 4, Alex Bergeron will win. Kendall Tucker 2nd. Justin Thomas 3rd. Devin Butts 4th. Hayden Harvey 5th. Cody Shantz 6th, and Justin Verhey in 7th. Those are the 7 cars running at the end. All right, going to get heat race number 2 lined up. All right, getting these guys lined up here on the front straightaway for heat race number 2. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series here live from the USA Speedway. Mike Peterson hanging out here with you, filling in for Roger Wagner this weekend. Roger Wagner is currently, I believe he's in Jamaica, trying out for the Jamaican bobsled team. So you might see him in a bobsled here in the next couple of years, riding around with the Jamaicans. All right, here, starting on the pole for heat race number 2. In the Slick Sim Sport number 3, that is Lewis Hewitt. Starting on his outside in the Swindell Speed Lad number 5K, that is Rusty Kruger. Starting third in the Twisted Motorsports, number 07, that is Devin Cardwell. Scheduled to be fourth was supposed to be Trey Schmidt, starting in the 5th spot. In the number 66, that's Lance Loomis. Starting in the 7th position in the SteelCycle.com. Number 5, that's Brandon Steele. Starting in the 7th position in the number 47, that is Garrett Pepiot. Starting 8th in the number 59, that's Jimmy Barr. Starting 9th in the number 12, that's Christian Singer. And starting in 10th in the number 62, that is Derek Medley. So only 9 cars making the call here for heat race number 2. All right, getting ready to roll here for heat race number 2. Pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Pace truck's off, green flag. Lewis Hewitt got the good jump for 3 wide. Behind him for the 2nd spot, Rusty Kruger, Brandon Steele, Devin Cardwell. Devin Cardwell is going to take the 2nd spot. Brandon Steele back to 3rd. Rusty Kruger back to 4th. Lance Loomis in 5th. Side by side, almost 3 wide here again for the 2nd spot. Devin Cardwell, Brandon Steele, Rusty Kruger, Lance Loomis. Great battle here from 2nd on back. All of them trying to track down Lewis Hewitt. Completing lap number 2 this time. Devin Cardwell still hanging on to that 2nd spot. Rusty Kruger up to 3rd. Brandon Steele 4th. Lance Loomis 5th. Jimmy Barr, Garrett Pepiot, Christian Singer, and Derek Medley rounding out the 9 cars here in heat race number 2. Lewis Hewitt through turns 1 and 2. Good battle shaping up here for the 2nd spot. Devin Cardwell, Rusty Kruger. Through turns 3 and 4, Kruger looking to the inside, trying to get alongside. Cardwell can't do it that time. Dives to the inside here in turns 1 and 2 as Cardwell puts it into the outside fence. In turns 1 and 2 is going to fall all the way back to the 5th spot. Rusty Kruger is going to inherit 2nd. Brandon Steele up to 3rd. Lance Loomis in 4th. 3 to go that time by for race leader Lewis Hewitt. Brandon Steele closing in on Rusty Kruger to get into that final transfer spot here in heat race number 2. Going to have 2 laps to go this time. Lewis Hewitt still out front. Rusty Kruger 2nd. Brandon Steele 3rd. Lance Loomis in 4th. Devin Cardwell in 5th. White flag in the air here off turn number 4 for race leader Lewis Hewitt. Through turns 3 and 4, Hewitt pulling away ever so slightly. He's going to win heat race number 2. Rusty Kruger in that 2nd spot. Brandon Steele finished 3rd. Lance Loomis 4th. Garrett Pepiot is going to come home in 5th. Jimmy Barr, Christian Singer, Devin Cardwell, and Derek Medley rounding out the 9 cars, finishing heat race number 2. All right, going to get heat race number 3 here on the racetrack. All cars have gridded. Going to start to roll away. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 3. In the number 98, that is Tim Ryan. Starting on his outside in the Slick Sim Sport. Number 9, that is Joel Berkeley. Starting third in the number 58, that's Chris Fisher. Starting fourth in the number 32, that is Bryce Lucius. Starting fifth in the number 242, that's Jordan Moses. Starting sixth in the 269, that's James Grace. Starting seventh in the number 33, that's Landon Austin. Starting eighth in the number 52, that's Lane Stevens. Starting ninth in the 24, that is Randy Kent. And starting in 10th, trying to get caught back up here. It looks like, I'm not sure what he's doing here. In the number 52, that is James Edens. Swindell Speed Lab machine. Not sure what's happening there. He's trying to feel out his race car, I think. Looks like he's going to get caught back up here. Looks like we got all 10 here going in heat race number 3. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else to one of the B mains. All right, getting ready to go green here. Pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Good jump by Tim Ryan out front. Joel Berkeley riding in that second spot. Chris Fisher in third. Bryce Lucius fourth. Jordan Moses in fifth. Joel Berkeley trying to get up to Tim Ryan here in the top spot. As they work down the back straightaway, Tim Ryan out front. Coming off turn number 4 to complete lap number 2, it's still Tim Ryan, Joel Berkeley, Bryce Lucius, Chris Fisher, Jordan Moses, the top 5. 3 wide back here for the 5th spot. Jordan Moses, James Grace, Landon Austin back here. Good battle here for 6th. Landon Austin, James Grace off turn number 4. Currently still got 9 cars running on the racetrack. Tim Ryan out front pulling away from Joel Berkeley in that second spot. Bryce Lucius back here still in third. Chris Fisher fourth. And Jordan Moses in fifth as we got 4 down, 4 to go here in heat race number 3. Go on board here with, get it, Joel Berkeley as he's trying to track down Tim Ryan. 3 laps to go that last time by. This is exactly what Joel Berkeley sees as he's trying to work down the back straightaway to catch Tim Ryan for that top spot. 2 laps to go that time. Tim Ryan, Joel Berkeley, Bryce Lucius, Chris Fisher can't do anything that time. Going to settle back into 4th. James Grace in 5th. Jordan Moses 6th. Landon Austin 7th. Lane Stevens in 8th. Randy Kent in 9th with the white flag in the air. That time for race leader Tim Ryan. Looks like Bryce Lucius out of front wing on that machine as Tim Ryan's going to come across the line. He will win heat race number 3. Joel Berkeley in 2nd, Bryce Lucius 3rd, Chris Fisher 4th, James Grace, Landon Austin, Jordan Moses, Lane Stevens, and Randy Kent bringing out home in 9th. All right, going to get heat race number 4 onto the racetrack now. Cars rolling. Starting on the pole in the Slick Sim Sport, number 2, that is Dylan Hauser. Starting on his outside in the number 80, that is Vinny Sansone. Starting in third spot in the number 30, that is Steven Goldner. Starting fourth in the number 41, that is Logan Rumsey. Starting fifth in the Team SETI, number 61, that is Mason, or number 1, excuse me, that's Mason Hannigan. Starting in the sixth spot in the number 18, that is Ryan Curtis. Starting seventh in the number 5, that is Donovan Ross. Starting eighth in the number 22, that is Brent Perigo. New name, sorry. Starting in the ninth spot in the number 06, that's Rylan Gray. And starting in 10th in the Scott Kings Design, number 18, that's Austin Simmelman. 10 cars here in heat race number 4, going 8 laps, top. To tonight's A main top. Everybody else is going to go to the B. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson filling in here for the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series for Roger Wagner, who is currently in the Caribbean. I believe he's in Jamaica. As I said before, he is trying out for the Jamaican bobsled team. So you'll see Roger maybe in bobsled here in the next year or two. Jason, he's watched from the bobsled, my friend. All right, pace truck's off. Green flag. Great jump by Dylan Hauser here going into turns 1 and 2. Vinny Sansone in the second spot. Third is Steven Goldner. Logan Rumsey in fourth. Mason Hannigan back here in fifth. Good battle here for the second spot as we come off turn number 4. Steven Goldner. Logan Rumsey. Side by side for that third spot. Logan Rumsey, Steven Goldner. Rumsey's going to take that third spot. Goldner trying to rebound, can't do it that time. Logan Rumsey will take over the third spot going into turn number 1. Steven Goldner trying to rebound back. Rumsey's going to get a good run here off turn number 2. Going to go right on by going into turn number 3. Dylan Hauser still out front. Vinny Sansone in second. Logan Rumsey third. Steven Goldner fourth. Austin Simmelman started in 10th, are currently up in the 5th spot. Ryan Curtis in 6th, Donovan Ross 7th, Mason Hannigan back in 8th, Brett Pergio in 9th, and Rylan Gray in 10th. 4 laps to go here in heat race number 4. Working down the back straightaway, Vinny Sansone. 4 car lengths to make up. Logan Rumsey's getting into this battle as well. He wants to get that direct transfer to tonight's A-main with 3 laps to go here off turn number 4. Steven Goldner riding in 4th still. Austin Simmelman got a long way to go to get up here. He is riding in 5th. Dylan Hauser down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. They're going to see 2 laps to go this time. Logan Rumsey closing in on Sansone for that second spot. Trying to get a good run here off turn number 2. Long straightaways here at the USA Speedway. Got to get good runs there off turn number 2 and turn number 4 to set you up for those long straightaways. Dylan Hauser is going to see the white flag this time. Battle for that second spot is going to go away because Logan Rumsey puts it in the outside fence there in turn number 2. Through turns 3 and 4 here off turn number 4. Dylan Hauser will win tonight's heat race number 4. Vinny Sansone in 2nd. Logan Rumsey 3rd. Steven Goldner 4th. And Austin Simmelman will come home in 5th. All right, going to get heat race number 5 onto the racetrack. Waiting for everybody to grid. Looks like we got one more now. Got one flashing. Kyle Atkinson's got a little bit of a connection issue here. Looks like we're getting ready to roll. Starting on the pole in the number 22, that is Kyle Atkinson. Starting in the second spot in the Swindell Speed Lab, number 74, that's Adam Elby. Starting third in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV, TimsSims.com, number 54, that is John Batista. Starting in the fourth spot in the number 20, that's Glenn Reinhardt. Starting in fifth in the Team SETI Group Holding, Wicked Relief Gum, Wicked Cushion Esport, number 57, that's Craig Dunn. Starting in the sixth spot in the number 19, that is Troy Wagaman. Starting in the seventh position in the number 73, that's Larry Moody. Scheduled to be eighth is Rico Robles, who's not here. Starting in ninth in the 67, that is Miles Jansen. And starting in 10th in the number 15, that is Zach Novak. 9 cars making the call here for heat race number 5. Top 2 to tonight's A-main. Everybody else bring it through to their other Bs. Going 8 laps. All right, pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Going to get heat race number 5 underway. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Kyle Atkinson still there. He's got some major connection issues here, but Adam Elby's going to take the race lead. John Batista, Kyle Atkinson side by side for the second spot here through turns 3 and 4. John Batista is going to take that second spot. Glenn Reinhardt's going to take over third. Kyle Atkinson riding in fourth as he comes and goes. Craig Dunn there in the fifth spot. Adam Elby out front, pulling away now over Glenn Reinhardt and John Batista. Craig Dunn up to the fourth spot as Kyle Atkinson's coming back and forth. He's going to hang on to fourth as Craig Dunn looks to the inside of Atkinson for that fourth spot. We have one in the wall. Race leader Adam Elby put in the outside fence, going to fall all the way back to the third spot. Glenn Reinhardt's going to take over the race lead here off turn number 4 with 3 down. John Batista in second, Adam Elby back in third, Craig Dunn fourth, Kyle Atkinson fifth, Larry Moody sixth, Zach Novak in seventh, Troy Wagaman eighth, Miles Jansen in ninth. John Batista closing in as they're going to have 4 laps to go here in heat race number 5. Batista all over Glenn Reinhardt as they work through turns 1 and 2. Adam Elby still riding in the third spot. Craig Dunn in fourth. Kyle Atkinson in fifth. We're focused here on the battle at the front of the field with 3 laps to go. John Batista closing in. Adam Elby not too far back. Wants to get back into that transfer spot. 2 laps to go this time. Man, that bump off turn number 4 is getting really wicked. Those guys trying to keep it straight, but trying to keep it off the wall as well. Batista is there, closing in. Going to look to the inside into turn number 3 for the race lead. John Batista throwing the slide job here off turn number 4. Glenn Reinhardt's going to try to cross him back. Adam Elby right through the middle for the race lead as they head into turn number 1. Glenn Reinhardt's going to hang on here, but Adam Elby's going to drive right on by going into turn number 3 here with the white flag in the air off turn number 4. Adam Elby off turn number 4. He will win heat race number 5. Glenn Reinhardt in the second spot. John Batista third. Craig Dunn fourth. Kyle Atkinson comes home in fifth. What a great race there. Holy cow. Adam Elby through the middle, hanging on to it, and comes home with the victory. Rebounds from putting into the fence a couple laps before. Rebounds and finishes and gets a great finish. All right, getting heat race number 6 now onto the racetrack. All right, starting on the pole. In the number 78, that is Jack Clevenger. Starting on his outside in the Kinza Racing Sim Team. DRC Chassis Wicked Cushion number 211, that is Alex Smulders. Starting in the third spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV Dirty Dicks number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting in the fourth position in the Larry's Window Service KC's General Store number 4, that is Jason Randolph. Starting in the fifth spot in the number 29, that's Brian Gazarak, I think. Starting in the sixth spot in the number 34, that is Tyler Chisendolf. Starting in the seventh spot in the number 38, that is Travis Oldfield. Starting in eighth in the number 7, that is Brady Baldwin. Starting in ninth in the Scott King's Design, number 111, that is Scott King. And starting in 10th in the number 27, that is Colton Davis. 10 cars going 8 laps. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else sprinkled through the B mains. Was a great race there, Jesse. All right, pace truck. About ready to hit pit road for the final heat race tonight. Heat race number 6. Green flag. Side by side for the second spot. Jack Clevenger out front. Ernie Williams, Alex Smolder side by side there, side by side for the fourth position behind him. Smolder's going to take over second. Wants the race lead now as we go into turns 3 and 4. Alex Smolders with the slide job here off turn number 4. Clevenger going to try to keep it there. Can't do it. Alex Smolders, new race leader as they go into turn number 1. Oh, Alex Smolders gets the outside fence. Gonna get on his side as no cautions. Jack Clevenger's gonna regain the race lead. Ernie Williams in second. Jason Randolph in third. Travis Oldfield in fourth. Brady Baldwin in fifth. Ernie Williams looking for the race lead through turns 1 and 2 right up against that outside fence. Jack Clevenger's got the race lead down the back straightaway. Ernie wants it. So does Jason Randolph closing in. Through turns 3 and 4, completing lap number 3. Ernie Williams, great run there off turn number 4. Jack Clevenger, Ernie Williams, Jason Randolph, the front 3 right here on your screen, going for the race lead. Ernie Williams, Jason Randolph trying to follow in his tire tracks, can't do it. Ernie's going to slide up. Clevenger's going to try to cross him over here off turn number 4. Ernie's going to lead that lap going into turn number 1. Jason Randolph making it 3 wide, going to go for the race lead. Through turns 1 and 2, Ernie's got a good run here off turn number 2. Great battle here for the front 3 spots here in heat race number 6. Jack Clevenger on the bottom, Jason Randolph through the middle. Ernie's going to take the race lead here off turn number 4. Ernie Williams, Jack Clevenger, Jason Randolph. Randolph's going to fall back a little bit, trying to regroup here with 3 to go. Ernie Williams right through the middle is going to see 2 laps to go this time. Jack Clevenger still riding in second. Side by side. They were going into turn number 1. Ernie's going to hang on. Jack Clevenger still in second. Jason Randolph in third. Brady Baldwin in fourth. Travis Oldfield in fifth with the white flag coming off turn number 4. Ernie Williams trying to hang on to the race lead, but Jack Clevenger's looking on the inside. Ernie really ripping it up on top of right up against that outside fence. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Jack Clevenger dives to the inside to one last ditch effort here off turn number 4. Can't do it. Ernie Williams will win heat race number 6. Jack Clevenger in second. Jason Randolph third. Brady Baldwin fourth. Travis Oldfield in fifth. Tyler Tinsendorf in sixth. Scott King, Colton Davis. The last cars running on the racetrack. All right. Heat racing is over. Going to get B main number 1, I believe, onto the racetrack. B main number 1 on the racetrack, going 12 laps. Top 2 will go directly to tonight's A main. Everybody else headed to the trailer for the evening. So we're going to send, looks like, got 12 cars scheduled. See how many make it in the race here. All right, cars rolling here for Heat B main number 1. Starting on the pole, number 23, that is Justin Thomas. Starting on his outside in the 54, that's John Batista. Starting third in 58, that's Chris Fisher. Starting fourth in the 55, that's Hayden Harvey. Starting fifth in the 111, in the 11 is Kyle Atkinson. Starting sixth in the 33, that is Landon Austin. Starting seventh in the 53, that's Justin Verhey. Starting 8th in the 73, that's Larry Moody. Starting 9th in the 52, that is Lane Stevens. Starting 10th in the 110, that is Kevin Hanley. Starting 11th in the 67, that is Miles Jansen. And starting in 12th in the 52, that is James Edens. Still have a little problem there. Edens has something going on with his car, or maybe it's his computer wheel set up, something. All right, going to go green this next time here off turn number 4. B main number 1 of 4. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else done for the evening. All right, pace truck's off. Green flag. Justin Thomas with a good jump. John Batista. Chris Fisher. Chris Fisher wanted the race lead there off turn number 2. He's going to get a good run there. He's going to take over the race lead going into turns 3 and 4. John Batista on the bottom side trying to get alongside Justin Thomas for that second spot as Chris Fisher puts in the outside fence and off turn number 4. Batista and Hayden Harvey getting together, as well as Hayden Harvey coming to the front. A little bit of contact between Harvey and Fisher as Justin Thomas going to take the race lead. Chris Fisher in second, 3 wide here for the second spot. Chris Fisher, Hayden Harvey, John Batista, Landon Austin. Oh, Harvey and Batista get together. John Batista and Hayden Harvey get together. Both cars falling deeper in the field. Hayden Harvey back to 5th. John Batista in 7th. See if we can go back and see that one. Looks like Harvey came off of the fence there off turn number 4, came down, got into John Batista. Probably pretty much ruined his evening. I'm sure he is not a happy camper in that race car. Justin Thomas still out front. James Edens up to the second spot. Started last on the field, up to the second spot. Chris Fisher in 3rd. Landon Austin 4th, Hayden Harvey 5th, Miles Jansen, John Batista. Justin Thomas out front. Chris Fisher in the second spot. James Edens wants the second spot, slides up. Chris Fisher going to cross him back over side by side into turn number 1. Chris Fisher going to take it back, but James Edens looking to the inside. Edens keeps on the bottom. Got a good run there off turn number 2. He's going to pull away now by 4 car lengths as they head into turns 3 and 4. Edens going to take over the second spot. Chris Fisher in third. Landon Austin fourth. Hayden Harvey fifth. John Batista closing in. As Hayden Harvey put in the outside fence there off turn number 4. His night is going to be over. John Batista puts it in the outside fence, riding in the 5th spot. Justin Thomas completing lap number 7. 5 laps to go here in B main number 1. James Edens riding in second. Chris Fisher in third. Landon Austin in 4th. John Batista back here in 5th. A lot of work to do for those guys. Top 2 advance to tonight's A main. Everybody else done for the evening. Chris Fisher trying to close into James Edens, trying to do everything he can with 4 laps to go. Edens closing in on Justin Thomas for the race lead. Thomas off turn number 4. 3 laps to go here in B main number 1. Two laps to go for Justin Thomas out front. James Edens still riding second. Chris Fisher third. Landon Austin fourth. John Batista fifth. Miles Jansen sixth. 6 cars still running on the racetrack here with the white flag in the air for Justin Thomas. James Edens closing in. He is right there off turn number 2, trying to get alongside, drag racing down the front back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in B main number 1. Justin Thomas on the outside, James Edens on the inside. Justin Thomas will win B main number 1. James Edens will come home in second. Chris Fisher third. Miles Jansen, John Batista, Landon Austin. Justin Thomas, James Edens, the 2 cars transferring to tonight's A main. All right, going to give B main number 2 on the racetrack. Looks like we're going to see if we get everybody to grid here. Still waiting for a couple more. Waiting for 2 more. Not sure if they're both here. Currently got 10 cars gridded. See if we can get the last 2. All right. Looks like we're going to go with 10. Starting on the pole here for B main number 2 in the number 5, that is Brandon Steele. Starting second in the 4, that is Jason Randolph. Starting third in the number 30, that's Steven Goldner. Starting fourth in the 47, that is Garrett Pepiot. Starting fifth in the 38, that is Travis Oldfield. Starting sixth in the number 1, that is Mason Hannigan. Starting 7th in the 12, that is Christian Singer. Starting 8th in the 110, that's Scott King. Starting 9th in the number 5, that's Devin Ross. And starting in 10th to 29 of Brian Gazarek. 10 cars going 12 laps. Top 2 to the tonight's A main. Everybody else done for the evening. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series on the racetrack here from the USA Speedway. We'll be back next week. The Dirt Slingers, Monday Night Thunder Series. 2 races starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time Monday night. Then we'll be back here next Wednesday night. Roger Wagner will have the call for the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series. 9 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday. And then we'll be back next Thursday with the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race on Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for that one. Full week of racing next week. As we are green here for B-Main number 2. Brandon Steele out front. Jason Randolph, Steven Goldner side by side for the second and final transfer spot. Goldner wants to try for the race lead. Through turns 3 and 4. Can't do it that time. Brandon Steele still out front. Steven Goldner in second. Jason Randolph in third. Travis Oldfield in fourth. Mason Hannigan in fifth. Steven Goldner under fire from Jason Randolph as they work through turns 3 and 4. Jason Randolph on the outside. Steven Goldner on the inside. Side by side there off turn number 4. Goldner's going to edge ahead as they go through turns 1 and 2. Brandon Steele still out front. Steven Goldner hanging on to that second and final transfer spot. Jason Randolph in third. Devin Ross in fourth. Mason Hannigan in fifth. Working down through turns 3 and 4. Brandon Steele's going to complete lap number 4. 8 laps to go here in B-Main number 2. Steven Goldner still riding second. Jason Randolph third. Mason Hannigan in fourth. Devin Ross in fifth. Brandon Steele pulling away now by almost a full second over Steven Goldner, completing lap number 5 with 7 laps to go here in B-Main number 2. Jason Randolph trying to do everything he can to get up to Steven Goldner to get into that final transfer spot. Mason Hannigan right there as well. Goldner under fire now from Jason Randolph and Mason Hannigan as they work through turns 3 and 4. That final transfer spot. Off turn number 4. Side by side for the 4 spot. Jason Randolph looking to the inside. He's going to take that second spot through turns 1 and 2. Steven Goldner back to third. Mason Hannigan's going to fall. Looks like he got in the fence. He is going to take it to pit road. 4 laps to go. For Brandon Steele and Jason Randolph now in second. Steven Goldner back to third. Donovan Ross in fourth. Garrett Pepiot in fifth, I believe. He's going to come off turn number 4. No, he's going to get in the outside fence. Travis Oldfield's going to take over fifth. Brandon Steele, 3 laps to go. Jason Randolph still riding second. Steven Goldner still got a lot of work to do in third. Donovan Ross in fourth. Brandon Steele going to see 2 laps to go here in B-Main number 2. Jason Randolph closing in. Got it to almost a half a second now. Had it up to about a full second. A couple laps to go. Steven Goldner a ways back in third. White flag in the air. Brandon Steele working through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway he goes. Jason Randolph looks like he might have ran out of gas. Steven Goldner is going to go by to take over that second and final transfer spot. But Brandon Steele will win. B-Main number 2, Steven Goldner second. Travis Oldfield will come home in third. Looks like Scott King will finish in fourth. Guys running out of fuel. A couple guys crashing here going into turn number 1. Crazy ending to that race as Jason Randolph runs out of fuel, running down the back straightaway on the white flag lap. Going to try to get these cars to clear. B main number 3 getting ready to grid here on the racetrack. All right, getting everybody gridded up here. B main number 3. Looks like I got 10 gridded, waiting for 2 more. Looks like we're going to go at 10. All right, starting on the pole here in the number 32, Bryce Lucius. Starting in the second spot in the 47, that's Devin Butts. Starting third in the 57, that's Craig Dunn. Starting fourth in the 269, that's James Grace. Starting fifth in the number 21, that's Cody Shantz. Starting sixth in the 15, that's Zach Novak. Starting seventh in the 242, that's Jordan Moses. Starting eighth in the 92, that's Peyton Grease. Starting ninth in the 19, that's Troy Wagaman. Starting 10th in the 56, that is Jordan Hack. And starting 11th in the 13, that is Wade Lamar. 10 cars going 12 laps, top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else done for the evening. All right, 2x2 getting lined up here, going down the back straightaway. B main number 3 of 4 on the racetrack. Getting ready to see who cars number 17 and 18 will be for tonight's A main. So we got one B main left after this one. Green flag. Bryce Lucius through turns 1 and 2. Devin Butts in the second spot. Zach Novak up to third. Craig Dunn wants third. Looking into turns 3 and 4 side by side. Devin Butts way sideways there off turn number 4. It's going to allow Zach Novak to close in. Craig Dunn right there as well. Devin Butts, Craig Dunn, James Grace, Zach Novak, the top 5. Bryce Lucius out front now. Craig Dunn taking that second spot over Devin Butts. Butts battling back on the inside. Devin Butts, Craig Dunn, side by side for the second and final transfer spot. Devin Butts not letting it go too easy. They work down the back front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Devin Butts in that second spot. Craig Dunn in third. Great view out the right rear of Devin Butts' machine in second. Bryce Lucius still out front. Devin Butts, Craig Dunn, Zach Novak, Peyton Grease up to the top 5. Bryce Lucius completing lap number 5. 7 laps to go here in B main number 3. Craig Dunn trying to get alongside Devin Butts. He will off turn number 2. Side by side into turns 3 and 4 for that second and final transfer spot. Craig Dunn off turn number 4 trying to get back to Butts. Can't do it that time. 6 down, 6 to go. That last time by. Devin Butts all over Bryce Lucius for the race lead as they go into turns 3 and 4. Butts trying to hang on the bottom side. Can't do it. Bryce Lucius going to pull away here off turn number 4. 5 laps to go as Devin Butts almost got into Lucius there going into turn number 1. Craig Dunn riding in third. Zach Novak, James Moses, the top 5. Throw a blanket here over the top 3 off turn number 4 with 4 laps to go. See who's going to shake out in these final 2 spots. Zach Novak wants to get into this battle as well. You're going to have 4 cars battling for 2 spots with 3.5 laps to go. Bryce Lucius off turn number 4 is going to take have the race lead. Craig Dunn second. Devin Butts, Zach Novak. Almost contact there. Down the back straightaway they go. Still Bryce Lucius, Craig Dunn, Zach Novak, Devin Butts falling back to 4th with 2 laps to go. Bryce Lucius pulling away from Craig Dunn as they go into turns 3 and 4. Zach Novak dives to the inside, trying to get into that second and final transfer spot with the white flag in the air. Craig Dunn all over Lucius for the race lead. As they work down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 they go. Craig Dunn's going to take the race lead. Almost got the inside fence. Going to allow Novak to get close. Bryce Lucius will win B-main number 3. Craig Dunn will finish in second. Zach Novak third. Devin Butts fourth. Jordan Moses, James Grant, and James Gray, and Wade Lamar coming home in 7th. All right, going to get B-main number 4 onto the racetrack now. 4th and final B-main. Last B-main before we line up the 20-car field. For tonight's A-main, going to go 25 green flag only laps. All right, starting on the pole. In the number 41, that is Logan Rumsey. Scheduled to be second is the 66 of Lance Loomis, still sitting on pit road. Starting in third in the number 7, that is Brady Baldwin. Starting fourth in the 18, that is Austin Silverman. Starting fifth in the 59, that's Jimmy Barr. Starting sixth in the 34, that's Tyler Tenseldorf, I think. Starting 7th in the 18, that is Ryan Curtis. Starting 8th in the 39, that's Colton Davis. Starting 9th in the number 22, that's Trey Schmidt. And starting in the 10th spot, the 211 of Alex Smulders. Currently have 9 cars on the racetrack. Lance Loomis is scheduled to start second, still sitting on pit road. See if he can get out here. It looks like Austin Simmerman's going to inherit that second spot as that outside line will move up. All right, top 2 to the rear of tonight's A-main. Everybody else done for the evening. 12 laps, green flag. Might have some cars back here hitting each other. Looks like Trey Schmidt is around there right on the start-finish line. Logan Rumsey, Austin Simmelman, side by side here off turn number 4 for the race lead. Logan Rumsey will take it, but Simmelman's battling on the inside. He will take it going into turn number 1. Logan Rumsey's going to fall back to second. Brady Baldwin in third. Alex Smulders in fourth. Logan Rumsey, Brady Baldwin. Here off turn number 4, Alex Smulders coming from the rear of the field up to the 4 spot. He's looking to take over third. He will go by Brady Baldwin for that third spot. Smulders wants the second spot right up against that outside fence. Off turn number 4, looking to get by Rumsey. He's going to take over second now. Alex Smulders to second. Logan Rumsey on the inside, but Alex Smulders too strong on the outside. He's going to go right on by. Austin Simmelman working the bottom as Alex Smulders closing in on the top side. Simmelman on the bottom, Alex Smulders on the outside here off turn number 4. Alex Smulders going to take over the race lead at the line going into turn number 1. Simmelman's going to try his hand on the bottom. Can't do it. As always, Alex Smulders puts in the outside fence. Going to allow Simmelman to hang on to the race lead. Smulders in second. Logan Rumsey in third. Brady Baldwin in fourth. Tyler Tinseldorf in fifth. Completing lap number 5 that last time by. 7 laps to go here in B main number 4. Austin Simmelman, Alex Smulders, the front 2. Brady Baldwin, Logan Rumsey battling hard here for third. A lot of work to do to get back up to these front 2. That will transfer. 6 laps to go that last time. Simmelman looking to the inside of Smulders for the race lead. Alex Smulders just way too strong on the outside. Smulders going to pull away by 4 car lengths as they head through turns 1 and 2. Simmelman's going to go to the top side now, try to find some grip there up against the outside fence. Saw what Smulders was doing. He's going to say, I got to go to the outside. Dives to the inside this time. He's going to lose a little bit more ground off turn number 4 as Alex Smulders pulling away. Austin Simmelman put in the outside fence. They're going into turn number 1. He's going to hang on to that second spot as Logan Rumsey's closing in. That final transfer spot is up for grabs here off turn number 4 with 3 laps to go. Logan Rumsey's going to take it as Austin Simmelman's going to pound the inside fence. Looks like that car is a little bit too broken. Alex Smulders out front. Logan Rumsey in the second spot. Brady Baldwin in third. See if these 2 guys can bring it on home here off turn number 4 with 2 laps to go. Alex Smulders, Logan Rumsey, Brady Baldwin, the front 3 cars. Tyler Tinsendorf, I believe. Smulders off turn number 4, white flag in the air. Smulders working through turns 1 and 2. Goes around Alex Smulders trying to refire it as he went around. Logan Rumsey's going to go by for the race lead. Brady Baldwin's going to take over second. Alex Smulders trying to find some grip there on the top side off turn number 4. Logan Rumsey will win and Brady Baldwin will finish in second. Alex Smulders looped it around there off turn number 2 on the white flag lap. Tried to refire, just could not, and lost that final transfer spot. Unbelievable. All right. 2-minute warm-up session for these guys. Just about 5 seconds left before we get ready. All right, going to get it gridded up. 20 cars. Going to grid here. All right, getting them all gridded up here. Still waiting on a handful of guys to grid up. Going to go 25 green flag only laps. Waiting for 2 more now. Looks like we got everybody gridded. All right, starting on the pole here for tonight's A main into number 12, that is Alex Bergeron. Starting on his outside into number 3, that is Lewis Hewitt. Starting third in the 98, that's Tim Ryan. Starting fourth into number 2, that's Dylan Hauser. Starting fifth in the 74, that is Adam Elby. Starting fifth in the 91, that's Ernie Williams. Starting in 7th in the number 00, that is Kendall Tucker. Starting 8th in the 26, that is Rusty Kruger. Starting 9th in the 9, that is Joel Berkeley. Starting 10th in the number 80, that is Vinny Sansone. Scheduled to be 11th in the 20, that is Glenn Reinhardt, who's not here. 12th in the number 40, that is Jack Clevenger. 13th in the 23, that is Justin Thomas. 14th in the 5 is Brandon Steele. 15th in the 32, that is Bryce Lucius. 6th in the 41, that's Logan Rumsey. 7th in the 52, that is James Edens. 8th in the number 30, that is Steven Goldner. And 19th in the 57, that's Craig Dunn. And 20th in the 7, that is Brady Baldwin. So looks like we've got 19 cars going 25 green flag only laps here. All right, pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Green flag. Great jump by Alex Bergeron. Headed into turns 1 and 2. Tim Ryan's going to take over second. 3 wide behind him for third. Elby, Hauser, Hewitt, Ernie Williams. Tim Ryan, Lewis Hewitt side by side here through turns 3 and 4. Tim Ryan's going to take that second spot. Dylan Hauser's going to look to the inside of Lewis Hewitt. Lewis Hewitt's going to get the outside fence. Going to fall back to 5th. Ernie Williams on the inside. Ernie's going to take 5th. Dylan Hauser out of sorts there off turn number 4. Going to go by Adam Elby, take over that third spot. Alex Bergeron still out front. Tim Ryan in second. Dylan Hauser third. Adam Elby, Lewis Hewitt back here gathered himself back up in 5th. Ernie Williams, Kendall Tucker, Joel Berkeley, Vinny Sansone, Brandon Steele, the top 10. Alex Bergeron still out front. Tim Ryan, Dylan Hauser. Second and third is Dylan Hauser. Looks to the inside of Tim Ryan for that second spot here off turn number 4. Can't do it. Can't hang on as they go into turn number 1. Side by side down the back straightaway they go. Caution on the racetrack here. Ernie Williams. Go back and see what happened to Ernie. Working through turns 1 and 2, right up against that outside fence. Just got that right rear into the fence. Came to a dead stop. Turned it on its side and cleared the track. Ernie Williams done for the evening. Looks like we got Glenn Reinhardt trying to come on back onto the racetrack. Top 10 is going to be Bergeron, Ryan, Hauser, Elby, and Hewitt. Tucker, Sansone, Edens, Thomas, and Berkeley, the top 10. Good start to that race. I think we completed 4 laps, going to lap number 27 or so, I believe. 28. Still got 21 laps to go from race control. Brody Wilhelm doing a great job here, organizing, being race control, organizing this whole series. Thank him for having the Dirt Racing Network broadcast for these guys for the last year or so. We've been doing it pretty much every Wednesday when they're on. We broadcast either Roger or myself. If Roger's not around, I will take over. Roger will be back next week. They'll be back next Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe it's from Lima Land next week. All right, pace truck's off. 21 laps still to go here. Green flag back in the air. Single file for the front 3. Adam Elby up against the outside fence. First one out of line. Lewis Stewart riding in 5th. Kendall Tucker 6th. Bergeron, Ryan, and Hauser, the front 3. Adam Elby right through the middle of the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Not sure who brought that one out. Jack Clevenger looks like he was a little out of shape. Not sure if he was the one that brought out that caution. Go back and see one more time. Yes, Jack Clevenger went around just enough to bring out the caution. Got a little help from Brady Baldwin to turn him back around, but Jack Clevenger brought out the caution that time. Looks like Dylan Hauser stuck here. Oh, he's waiting for the pace truck. Re-racking them here. Let's see if we can read. Still going to be Alex Bergeron out front. Get timing scoring back up. Alex Bergeron, Tim Ryan, Dylan Hauser, Adam Elby, Lewis Hewitt, Kendall Tucker, Vinny Sansone, James Edens, Joel Berkeley, and Rusty Kruger, the top 10. Still got 21 laps to go. They did not complete a full lap, that one, before that last caution came out. So still 21 laps to go. All right, pace truck's off. Now, green flag. Good jump by Alex Bergeron. Tim Ryan still running in second. Dylan Hauser third. Adam Albee fourth. Lewis Hewitt in fifth. Kendall Tucker, Benny Sansone, James Edens, Rusty Kruger, Justin Thomas, the top 10. Caution on the racetrack. Looks like Logan Rumsey, Craig Dunn. See what happened to these guys. Looks like Brandon Steele came up into Logan Rumsey, who got the outside fence right in front of Craig Dunn. Both cars went for a wild ride, bringing out that most recent caution flag. Did get completed lap number 5, so we're currently running on 20 laps to go. Still Bergeron, Ryan, Hauser, Albee, Tucker, the top 5. Hewitt, Sansone, Edens, Kruger, and Thomas, the top 10. All right, I think we're going to go around one more time. Still got 20 laps to go here. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series here from USA. Working tonight's A main. 20 laps to go as they're going to take the green flag next time by. All right, Alex Bergeron, Tim Ryan, Dylan Hauser, Adam Albee, Kendall Tucker, the top 5. 20 laps to go. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Back in the air. Bergeron and Ryan to the bottom side. Dylan Hauser, Kendall Tucker leaning on each other up against the outside fence. Adam Albee and Dylan Hauser. Kendall Tucker back there in 5th. Hauser's going to dive to the bottom this time here off turn number 4. Alex Bergeron still out front. Bergeron and Tim Ryan out front. We're going to go in car with Tim Ryan as he's following in the tire tracks of Alex Bergeron, working through turns 3 and 4. Seven laps down, 18 to go. Still riding on board with Tim Ryan here as they come off turn number 4. Still trying to find a way. He's going to have to try to do something other than Bergeron if he wants to try to get around him. Adam Albee back here in 4th. Dylan Hauser 5th. Kendall Tucker 6th. Lewis Hewitt Kendall Tucker 5th, Lewis Hewitt 6th, James Edens, Vinny Sansone, Rusty Kruger, and Justin Thomas, the top 10. Good battling back here from about 5th on back. Got Edens. Hauser's falling back. Currently running the 7th spot. Vinny Sansone 8th. Rusty Kruger 9th. Justin Thomas 10th. 10 laps completed. 15 to go. For Alex Bergeron, Tim Ryan, Adam Elby, Kendall Tucker, Lewis Hewitt. The top 5. Looks like Elby's closing. He was closing in on Tim Ryan. Got way too sideways there off turn number 4. See if he can gather back, get back up close to him. Bergeron and Ryan still out front. Class of the field here. Closing in on 10 laps to go. Alex Bergeron, Tim Ryan, Adam Elby far way back in 3rd. Kendall Tucker 4th. Lewis Hewitt still riding in 5th. James Edens, Vinny Sansone, Rusty Kruger, Justin Thomas, Brady Baldwin cracking the top 10 now. Alex Bergeron pulling away just a little bit from Tim Ryan, who ventures to the top of the racetrack. See if he can find some grip right up against the outside fence. Couldn't do it. Came back to the bottom. Both cars still running the bottom side of the racetrack. Adam Elby on the bottom side. Kendall Tucker ripping the lip right up against the outside fence. Gets alongside Adam Elby. Kendall Tucker is going to take over that third spot. Adam Elby back to 4th. Lewis Hewitt in 5th. Kendall Tucker taking over 3rd there that last lap. See if he can reel in the front 2 cars. Adam Elby still riding 4th. Lewis Hewitt 5th. Alex Bergeron pulling away now almost by 3/4 of a second over Tim Ryan. Good battle here still for the 3rd spot. Kendall Tucker, Adam Elby. Going to complete lap number 17 that time by. Closing in on 5 laps to go. Kendall Tucker, Adam Elby, best battle on the racetrack here for the 3rd spot. Off turn number 4, side by side for the 3rd position. Swindell Speed Lab Machine side by side. 7 laps to go. Side by side still for this 3rd spot as Lewis Hewitt's trying to peek his nose into this battle as well. Side by side, 6 laps to go. Bergeron still out front. Tim Ryan still 2nd. Adam Elby 3rd. For the time being, Kendall Tucker looking back on the inside. Lewis Hewitt trying to get there as well. 5 laps to go here tonight with the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series. Big gap between 1st and 2nd and 3rd, 4th, and 5th is here on your screen. As Elby's going to pull ahead in 3rd. Kendall Tucker looks like a little contact with Lewis Hewitt there off turn number 4. They come with 4 laps to go. Alex Bergeron still out front. Tim Ryan in that 2nd spot. Adam Elby in 3rd. Kendall Tucker 4th. Lewis Hewitt still in 5th. Three to go that last time by from race control. Tim Ryan got about 8 car lengths to get up to Alex Bergeron. 2 laps to go. This time by off turn number 4. Kendall Tucker a ways back. In third, Adam Elby, Lewis Hewitt, the top 5. Alex Bergeron, almost a full second now, just over half a second. Cut a little off that last time. White flag in the air this time. Bergeron and Ryan way out front by almost 3 seconds over third place. Bergeron down the back straightaway for the final time, and it turns 3 and 4. Off turn number 4, Alex Bergeron will win the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series race here at the USA Speedway. Tim Ryan second, Kendall Tucker will come home in third, Adam Elby fourth, and Vinny Sansone will finish in fifth. Rusty Kruger, James Edens. Lewis Hewitt's going to creep to a finish. I'm not sure if he's even going to make it that far. Great win for Alex Bergeron. Bergeron doing his burnouts here. See if we can get a good view here. All right, see if these guys come into the channel. We got Kendall Tucker here. Waiting for a couple more to come into the broadcast channel. See about getting a quick word with these guys before we shut it down. There's Alex. Wait, now one more. See if Tim Ryan will make it in here. There's Tim. All right, going to get Kendall here in the channel. Kendall Tucker got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good run. Came home with a third. Kind of great battle in that back there from about third on back between you and Lewis and I forget who else was it. There was one other guy, but great racing all over the track. Just talk about how it was from the driver's seat and how the track changed throughout the whole night.
Yeah, it was just really just chasing the track the whole night. It seemed it was fast early in the night in the heat race. Just kind of got the shaft right there from Alex. He kind of just as soon as we cleared him, just punted us out of the way. So just that would have set us up starting on the pole and instead of ninth. So just on a track this technical, and it was kind of hard to pass at certain points of the race, and it definitely hurt having to start that far back because of that. But you know, we had a fast hot rod all night for sure, and I definitely struggle at this track and Williams Grove the most in the 410 so far. So just we had speed tonight. I think our lap times were pretty close to the top 2. It was just really we didn't run enough fuel. We was saving right there latter half of the race, and I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Just glad we had some speed tonight and just keep working on it.
Just talk about we saw a lot of guys venturing all over the track. Kind of the front 2 guys were pretty much on the bottom, and then you guys racing back there were all over the track. Just talk about how the track changed from your vantage point.
I went down to the bottom pretty early because I started down there at the beginning of the race, and it just was super loose with all that fuel in it, and just my car felt most comfortable up on the top, but just how much fuel we was burning, I just didn't put enough in. Just needed probably an extra gallon or 2, and we might could have pounded it the whole race, and might could have had a little more form right there, but I just could have ran a little more fuel, and it might have been a different story tonight, and maybe just a late race caution. But we got up through there, and just to get up on the podium, it's not too bad.
All right, man. Anything is before we let you go?
Yeah, just gotta thank all my guys over at Swindell Speed Lab, and just James Edens for all the help on the setup and stuff, and gotta give a shout out to Elby. He finished 4th. Me and him had a heck of a battle. Gotta thank all my sponsors and partners, K1 Race Gear, Bell Helmets, Jeff Brown with our Racing Off Flag, and I gotta thank Dylan Schiebel for making this paint for me, and I gotta thank Brody for putting this league on. We was fast again tonight, and keep trying to checks and try and get that $100 bill every Wednesday. That's the goal.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place.
Thank you.
Third place, Kendall Tucker. Get Tim here in the channel. Tim Ryan, got a copy.
We're not going green. Not going green.
Sorry, boys. How are you?
Good run for you. Kept it in the second spot all night long, and kind of tried to get up to Alex there. Couldn't do anything there at the end. Just talk about how it was from the driver's seat.
Yeah, the track had a few different lines in it. You had that top line, and that was pretty good, but it was always hard to pass Alex just because of the bottom of the straights being so dominant. So you couldn't really get side by side going down the straights to set up a pass. It was a bit unfortunate, but I think we were very similar pace where you saw on that on green flag run. We finished up 6/10 apart, and that's pretty much the way it went after the green flag as well.
Saw you venturing to the top, trying to find some other lanes. I think you kind of realized you were gonna have to beat him somewhere else on the racetrack because he kind of was hugging those inside walls throughout the whole race. Just talk about what you were thinking there, especially the latter part of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. The bottom was probably, I would say, the quickest line, but that top line was also good. But it just, as I said, going down those front straights and the back straight, you'd always have to be along the bottom of the racetrack. So no matter what, you'd have to kind of follow the person in front of you, which was a bit of a shame. But I think we were pretty equal pace for that entire race. And I had a little bit too much fuel because I was fueled up for the top. But that's just the way it is sometimes. And it was a good race apart from that.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Brody for putting on this race. He always does a pretty good league, and I really enjoy racing in it. Well done to Alex on the win. And I'd also like to thank main sponsors, Logitech G, Astro Gaming, and Motum Simulations.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place finish.
Yes, thank you very much.
That is second place, Tim Ryan. Get Alex here in the channel. Alex Bergeron, got a copy.
Not going green.
Try it one more time. Alex, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Good win for you there. Got out front and just kind of set sail and never really looked back. Just talk about how it was from the driver's seat.
Yeah, it was a good race for sure. The bottom line was good. We had a good start there and beginning of the feature, and we had a couple of cautions there and there. I just had to redo all my marks and make sure Tim wouldn't get around me there. I thought the top would come in real fast, but it seemed like the bottom was way quicker down there, and especially the front straightaway there, I could be down there and get all that moisture. And Tim was fast too. We just and we're actually all the same pace, really, top two there. So we're in a good race, and yeah.
Just talk about you running the bottom, just trying to hit your marks every time, knowing he's right behind you, but knowing that he's pretty much going to have to pick a different line to get around you as long as you don't make any mistakes. Just talk about how it is to keep your composure and stay focused, especially trying to hit your marks, but also keep him behind you.
Yeah, it's just all, especially run the bottom here in Williams Grove, just to be consistent. You can't do mistakes at all. If you do mistakes, well, you get in the slick and you're trapped there, and the guy behind just catch you up. So you just need to be, same lap every time, and you can't do any mistakes. So I'd say just like racing, if you do mistakes, that's what costs you races. So any mistakes, if you don't do any of them, well, you have a shot to win. So that's what we've done tonight.
All right, man. Anything else before we let you go?
Yeah, absolutely. Team ABR, Roll Crew, Jason Nygaard, Rebecca Millett, team manager, girlfriend as well. So I'm so proud of this team, and we work a lot, and it pays off. And we can't stop working. We got a world championship to redo again this year, and we'll be ready for that. My dad for watching as always. All of our partners, CSI Shocks, PitLogic app, BK Designs, Smart Ring Farm Equipments, all the fans out there for tuning in, you, Mike, and Dirt Racing Network for broadcasting tonight, and Brody for putting this league up. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and hopefully talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
That is your race winner, Alex Bergeron. It's going to do it for us here tonight. Bergeron was the race winner.
Green, not going green.
Tim Ryan finished in second. Kendall Tucker third. On behalf of Roger Wagner, who is down in the Caribbean, trying out for the Jamaican bobsled team. My name is Mike Pearson. Appreciate you tuning in here tonight. Appreciate Brody Wilhelm, who puts on the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series, for allowing us to broadcast here with the Dirt Racing Network. But until I'll be back Monday night with the Monday Night Thunder Series, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be back 2 races on Monday night. Then Roger will be back here next Wednesday night with the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then next Thursday, Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race. We'll be back next Thursday night. So until Monday night, appreciate everybody tuning in. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you